Don't do it. Don't do it to yourself. Don't do it to me. Stop. Do not have a you can attitude. Like, at least when you have a you can't attitude, it's a definitive. You know that you can't do it. Like, what is you can? No, of course you can. Of course you can. You were... Hello world. My name is Naisha Kennedy, and today we're talking about something very important. And it was something that I had thought about, and I just felt the need to share. Having a you can, I can do it attitude. Why? Why do you have this attitude? Oh, yeah, I can do it. Obviously. It is so ridiculously obvious. You were put on this planet. You are blessed. You are special. And you have every single capability to do it. Of course you can. But will you? Really? Will you? Or are you just going to keep saying, I can do it. I can do it. We've been knew this. And everyone else knew that they can do it too. And the difference between you and them is that they actually went and did it. They actually did it. But you're sitting here and you're like, oh, I can do it. I have to believe in myself. You just have to do it. Like, you don't even really have to believe in yourself fully. Like, that's going to make you do it. But still, you're not doing it. So does it really help? If you want to change, you actually have to do it. And this is a very good mindset shift. Okay, guys? Stop having a you can attitude. I stopped doing this because I used to be like this too. Like, I'd say, oh, like, I can do this thing. Like, I'm capable. Of course I'm capable. Of course. I still haven't done it. Like, I totally can. But I still didn't do it. And it's not because I'm not capable enough to do it. It's just because I'm being lazy. Yo, I can't with this anymore. Stop having a you can attitude, okay? Have a you will. Have a you have to attitude. Because that's what's going to give you results. That's what's going to make you move, okay? If you say, I have to do this thing. I have to meet this deadline. I have to go to work so I can feed my family. Things like that. Then it's going to make you work. It's going to really make you work. Just that tiny, turning it into a necessity. Stop giving yourself the option to be lazy. Stop giving yourself, when you say you can, it gives you like space to say, but I'm not gonna. No, if you say you can't, that's definitive. You cannot. There's nothing that you can do to get this thing done. There's nothing you can do that will produce that result. And if you say you will, that means that you absolutely are gonna get up and you're gonna do this thing. Or you have to. That's a necessity. Boom. Absolutes. Speak in absolutes, okay? Keep your yeses, yeses, and your no's, no's. Like even the Bible says it, okay? Get yourself together, okay? Please. If you're not going to do it for you, do it for me, because now I'm upset. I'm upset that you're sitting here and you're like slacking for no reason. You don't have a valid reason. Because guess what? You can be lazy. You can sit and do nothing. And frankly, I think that's the route that you're kind of taking. Can I ask why? Can I ask what that's going to do for you in 5 years? Can I ask what that's going to do for you immediately? There's no benefit to sitting around and just telling yourself, oh, I have to hype myself up first. No, you need to get up and do it. You need to feel like there's nothing else for you to do. For example, if people were living in a dangerous area where it's like, oh my goodness, these people threatened us and they're trying to come in and do some bad stuff. They're not going to think like, oh, well, maybe we can kind of stay. Maybe we can just sit and, let this pass by. No, they're like, we have no other choice. We have to escape. We have to call the police. We have to take some sort of action. You have to take action. It's only when you're in those, that desperation that you actually get up and you do something. Trust me, I know. When I was in really bad situations, that's where it's like, okay, I need to do this. I need to get out of here. I need to do X, Y, and Z. But like, you're just comfortable. You're living a dream life. And you're so upset. You're so upset that you don't have what you want. But honestly, it's all first world problems because you don't have to flee a country. You don't have to do all these different things, you know. You're sitting here, you know, on your device and you're just like, oh, you know, I'm so sad, I'm so miserable. You're miserable because you're not changing. You're not changing. You're stuck in the same position. Like when you really sit and think about it, like how people are so stuck in their lives, you know, it's mind-blowing. What you need to do is create the illusion of no options. If the only thing that you had to drink was water, you drink water or die. You drink water. You wouldn't say, oh, this is the third. If you stop saying, oh yeah, I can do this. You have the option to do this. You can do this or you can do something else. No, I have to do this. I have to get this done. Start saying that instead. Okay? You look foolish. It's funny. It's comedic. Okay? It is ha. It is very funny to see. It just seems like something that you'd see on like a TV show where it's like, yeah, I can do it. And then it's like a comedy thing and the person like doesn't get anything done with their life, you know, like you're the joke. People are laughing at you. And honestly, that might be a motivator. So then you're not, you know, publicly humiliated and embarrassed in front of people. Get yourself together. Okay? Because like personally, me, that's embarrassing. I couldn't let that happen, you know? Like, I need to get up and do something. I need to be productive. I need to say, I will do this. I need to really set goals. Another thing is set realistic goals. Please. Like, why are you trying to, like, fly? Stop doing all this. All this wide scope. Like, dream big, but start small. Like, the simplest thing, just say, hey, I'll drink 2 extra cups of water than I normally do. Hey, you may just be drinking 2 cups of water because you don't drink any, you know? And that's already a start. So now you can trust yourself more because now you're saying, okay, you know, I prove that I can do this thing here, so let's move on to things that are higher in, you know, difficulty. But it's not impossible. It's not impossible. You just need to do it. And I don't know. When you set like smaller goals and just have like a few small goals, definitely start with that. You know, like one thing, like for me, it may just be drink those 2 extra cups of water and make your bed. And that is, you know, my 2 tasks for the day. And I call it showing up for myself. How am I showing up for myself? I'm taking care of myself by making my bed and drinking some water. And it makes me feel good because it's like, okay, like I'm taking care of little, can I put an image of little baby Naisha? Hey, you know, I love her. I love her and I want her to be hydrated and, you know, her bed to be made. So I do these things for myself and those are little goals. Then as time goes on, you increase them. Don't even say, I can do this. Like, oh my goodness, it's something I can do, you know? Like, what Naisha is saying is right. That's something you will do, and you will apply. Right? Yes, you will apply it. Who's gonna apply it? You are. Let me stop talking to you like a baby. Honestly, I have to talk to you like you're a baby. Because you're acting like you're down here. Stop. Stop it. Okay, because now you're upsetting me, and we're friends. I don't want you to upset me. You shouldn't want to upset me. You need to get to work. Okay? You will get to work. Not, I can start doing this, or I can do this idea, I can do that. You could have did that 15 years ago. When you gonna get up and do it? When? Yeah, you can do that at any arbitrary point in time. You can, when you say you can do that, you can do that in 20 years. You never specified when. But if you say, I will do this tomorrow, I will do this right now, get up and drink a cup of water. Because water's good for you and you're not allergic to water. There's no excuses. Right now, I look kind of mean. Right now, Just get up, get yourself some water, and drink it. And that's you showing up for yourself for the day. So you already started this. That's one good thing that you've done for yourself today. And now tomorrow, you can do 2 things. And you will do 2 things. See? Okay? Please. Do it for us. Cause I can't be stressing myself out here, making my hair get gray because you want to sit here and not be productive and say the stupidest thing ever. It's so stupid. And I'm so grateful. I was just sitting. It was late at night and I was up. I should have been asleep, but I'm happy I wasn't. And I was just thinking, don't have a you can attitude. Like, that's so stupid. Like, who invented that? Please, someone tell me who invented a you can attitude. You can do it. Yeah, of course I can do it. But will I? That is the question. To be or not to be? That is the question. So this is like a tiny little micro shift just in your thinking, in your thoughts. And when you say this, it sounds better. You sound more credible instead of saying like, I can do this, I can do that. Like, think of it as if you're in a job, a work environment, and you have this idea and you'd be like, I can do this, I can this, that, and the third. People may be like, oh, okay, da-da-da-da-da. But then like the big boss is looking at you like, yeah, you can. You could have been did this, you know. But if you say, I will do this and I will implement this to help the company, now you look more respected. Now it's like, okay, this person's about business. But it's not just talking. You have to actually do it. You know, I'm just saying, say it. So then it's like you're holding yourself accountable because you said you will do this thing. Not that you could do this thing, because obviously you're capable of it. So make sure that you're holding yourself accountable, which is important because I know a lot of people don't want to do that. Like, oh my goodness, I'm scared that I'm going to disappoint myself. Well, then that's a problem with you. You have to learn how to manage your time better. You need to get things done. And if you say that you're going to do something, do it. Do it. Obviously, life is a dynamic thing and things change, things happen, obviously. So you do have to give yourself grace in these regards. Definitely, like, there are times where it's like, I would say, like, you know, like, I want to go to bed on time. But guess what? I didn't say I will. I never... You know, I'm going to do that. I'm going to say I will go to bed on time. Not now because it's kind of late. But, you know, moving forward, I'll say I will go to bed at this time. Be very specific when you say it too, because you don't want to leave any space. You want it to be in, like, no options. Like, if people, again, let's say they're fleeing, like, their home or they have to leave somewhere, you know, they'll be like, okay, pack your bags. We leave in 5 minutes. 5 minutes is up. Or 4 minutes and 50 something seconds, and they're ready to go. They meant it. You know, they're not here like, oh my goodness, but this, but that. No, there is no space. You have no space. Tighten it up. Tighten up your schedule, whatever it is. Be like, okay, I have to do this at this time. Drop everything. Friends want to talk to you? Shut up. Get out. Do what you have to do. Go for that walk. Go on Duolingo and learn that language, to which I should be doing right now. But this video is important, okay? Okay? So make sure that whatever you're doing, that you're really committed to doing it. And that you set it in your mind that that's something that's going to get done at the time that you said it's going to get done. And make sure that you're tracking your time and, you know, not going crazy like, oh my God, what time is it? What time is it? But, you know, being aware and like maybe setting an alarm like 5 minutes before you go and do that thing. And it's like, okay, I got 5 minutes to wrap up whatever I'm doing here, and then I'll move on and I'll do this thing right here. So yeah, that's going to wrap up this video, and I hope you guys learned something. Most importantly, hope you guys will change your mindset. Can you read my mind? Join the fun! Join the fun. I have 1,000,001 ideas and more things like content. I had this burst of creativity very recently where I just kind of went insane and I just started writing like millions of ideas. So yeah, I've been inspired. You're gonna see many more videos from me, and yeah, I love you guys. Join the fun.